Hey guys, it's Chris, and this is my 2018 Kia Soul Plus 2.0 liter GDI, the one that blows up. This one blew up and it got replaced. What's wrong with it? Why is the hood open? I have a problem where for the fourth cylinder number 4, has decided to not work, and the code on the computer says it's got a misfire. And what that involves is this stuff right here on my cracked Firebird wing. Hi. These are coil packs, and it is Hyundai part number 27300 2E000 coil ignition assembly, and they look like this. These are actually what your spark plugs get their spark from. Got a rubber boot, rubber gasket, Hyundai Kia part, bolt on with a ground, electrical connector goes in, and that's how you make the magic happen. Officially, Hyundai Kia branded spark plugs, and we're going to be putting those in too. What we're going to do is going to grab this cover and give it a pump, up, up. It'll come right off. You can look at your stains and how dirty it is. Toss that aside. I just drove this engine for 60 some odd miles, and it's hot. So what you're going to want to do is pull up on this little tab, and you can squeeze this off, supposedly. Yeah, that's hotter than the devil's asshole. That's not a regular screwdriver. This is. So I'm going to grab an old bent regular screwdriver. This is bent Bob here, and we're going to pull this up. See how I'm lifting these up? Just giving them a pop, pop, pop. Then you can squeeze these together. Ouch. God, that's hot. Nope, that's not how it comes off. Does it just wiggle? Oh my God, it just wiggles. Okay, so once you get these free, you can just wiggle this out. Yeah, this is hot, man. God, that's hot. Whew. Now you want to keep your wires kind of in order. Okay, so take your 10 mil. I'm going to be using an extension. I normally would have a speed wrench. Take these out. Your spark plugs are underneath. These have to come out anyway. That's why I'm replacing them. This is going to be in your way on this last one. So I'm just going to carefully kind of half-ass the thread out of there. Woo! Haji! Yeah, I know I'm close to that battery terminal. One bolt. You can just put them up here in your rubber-lined stuff. I really hope this is recording okay on the GoPro. I do. It's got such a fisheye lens, you can probably see the whole daggone motor. 3, 4. Pull this up. Here's your... Gosh, that's hot. Whoa, these are going to be extremely hot. Try and melt the stuff here. 1, 2, it should come right out. 3, the one you're gonna, oh look at that brownness, got some water in there. 3, man, they're hot as heck. 4, this is the one where you're gonna have to do some manipulation of the fuel rail thing here. I'll just pop this out here, take this rubber cover off, and do some wiggling here. Just wiggle it around a little bit till you find that sweet spot. That's not it. Is that going to be it? No. Isn't this fun? Yeah, that's not it's not doing well. There's a sweet spot where it actually does come out. There it is. Ah, you can take this little clip off. Okay, there we go. So pop this little clip up and it will come out. It's hot as hell. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to take our 5/8 imperialistic metric spark plug holder. I don't have the rubber in here. Uh-oh. And give it a good ooga and crack them loose. Now normally you'll use anti-seize on these so you can get them back out later on. that was a little loose. All right. With it loose, I'm just using my wrench handle here with the extension with the bit on it until I feel it come off. Remember, it's got like 25 threads on this plug. It's one. It didn't come out. Yeah, I know. All right, now you notice I didn't get a single spark plug out. Here's the trick. Here's your learning moment. This is, I don't know, 3/8 fuel hose. I'm gonna stick it down in here and jam it over the spark plug, and then it comes right out. That looks okay. A little bit of carbon soot because I dogged the living crap out of it. And it's a piece of an old shirt. These are Iridium NGKs. Supposed to be NGKs. That is burnt slap up. LKR7DIX. Dix plugs. Iridium. I mean, it looks okay. The tip is still tippy. Get out of here, bug. So that's one. These replacements are NGK-IR SIL ZKR7B11s. These are the official spark plugs of NASCAR Kia. And it's a little bit, what is this, a hotter plug? A little bit longer thread size, like 2 threads longer. Larger ground strap. And yeah, assembled in USA. NGKs are Japanese, so why are these USA plugs? I don't know what that means, but that's one. So, which one did I pull out? This one. So again, I'm going to take my spark plug inserter 200 here and put this aside because I got to find my gapper. These are good and rusty, and that's how you want them to be. 2018 is 44. Wow, 44. Alright, that's 142. Now to put this back in that it's gapped, just use your fuel hose and you can get it started twisting it around, and once you get some threads on it, just pull up. I like to just run them in. You know, run them in with your fuel hose. A little action there of the bent arm. Oh yeah. There you go. When you're done, just pull up and twist, and there you go. You're on to the next one. At least pre-gapped, one in. Let's get to the fuel, where to put it. Oh God. Fuel hose removal of the other ones. Stick it in there, and then she come right out. That's carbon soaked. Stick it in there, grab that out. That's a great trick. Sorry for the automotive noise. I live kind of on a busy road, and it's beginning to be rush hour. Stick this in there, give it a twist a couple times, pulls out. There's your number 4. They're all carbon soaked, like pretty rank. This one's beat up. Yeah, tip's still good, but yep, I don't know why it's having problems. Well, there you go. Put these back in. They're gapped. Stick them on the old inserter. Put this in here and give it a twist. Run her down, and we'll go on a test drive. And the problem I had was it ran on 4 cylinders under normal load, meaning I'm not doing anything, but anytime I tried to accelerate, the motor would stutter, and not go anywhere, of course. RPMs would go up, car would go nowhere. It was actually faster to barely accelerate than it was to try and floor it and risk screwing yourself up. Plugs are in, we gotta tighten them to a certain torque spec, which I'll show you how to do that. You just go, yep, that's good, that's torqued. Yep, that's torqued. That's torqued. That's torqued. All right, to perfection. These things have 112,000 miles on them. They are still hot. Let's compare the new ones to the old. Brand new parts. They're all individually bagged, so I'm going to remove them from the bags. I was going to do this the other day, but it was raining like Moses was out there. Why am I grabbing my keys? All right, so we'll just put these here to ground out. We're gonna compare an original part to an original part. They are identical, including the Ura, including the Hyundai, Kia, and the exact same part number. Great, that's good to know. Let's start with the hard one first. Its plug goes this way, and it's a lot easier going in. Wow. Then you push that back down and put a bolt on it. Switch back to my 10 mil, tighten them all up at the end. Click your line and push this down. That is that. So much easier. This is like your computer controlled distributor. This one is on what side? You're here, so down you go, push onto the spark plug boot, get your little bolt going in there. Grade 8, huh? Oh yeah, number 2, there it is, number 2. So number 4 is this bastard over here, one that causes me problems. I've heard the outer cylinders on this car run the hottest. That didn't feel right. Okay, coilpacks 3. Keeping your bolts in order, so that makes it easier, so they only go on one way. Kind of give it a wiggle as you push it down. That way it goes around the spark plug boot. Well, the spark plug, because this is the spark plug boot, basically. Again, sorry about the car noise. It's the end of the day and a busy road. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Put your dude on, squish it down. Locate your last 10 mil. That goes in here. All right, 10 millimeter. We're about done the entire repair there. These get torqued to spec. Remember, it's a plastic part, so don't beat the living crap out of it. It does have a metal compression ring, but it's not like it's popping out anywhere. If you had to, you could do this one with a wrench. All right. That's it. Clear any tools you don't want blown into the motor. Coilpacks, you're gonna be tempted to save these because you never know when you might need one. Now your ODB port on this car is here. Pull your fuse block, plug her in. Turn the key on, but not start the engine. Vehicle diagnostics. Previously 2018. Checking for power. Hope you can see this. Communicating with the vehicle. Check engine light is on because A, the car's not started. 112,900 miles. If we scroll down to the bottom, cylinder number 4, misfire detection confirmed. Cylinder number 4, misfire detection permanent. So I need to erase these codes. And then we'll turn the car off and turn the car back on, and we'll start the vehicle. I just heard my computer click. Code's remaining 1. What is the remaining code? Okay, permanent, great. That's not gonna go away until I start it. Here we go, let's let it, okay. Multiple misfires detected. Oh, much better. Yay. Light is out. Now we'll read the codes. Permanent. Interesting. Cylinder number 4, permanent, but the check engine light is off. ODB check. Oh man, I got 8 sensors. 3 more, so I got 2 codes found. I got 3 OK monitors and 3 to go. because I reset the codes. Let's try and erase code now. Yeah, it says turn key on with engine off. I never do that unless it's a hard code. I can tell you it's running better right now. Code's remaining 2. I have to drive it. Multiple misfire detected. Cylinder number 4. But cool. Now it's time to go for a drive. You want to make sure you grab your fuel cover here. This is running so much better right now, I can tell you right now. And figure out how this thing goes back on. Yeah, like it looks good. Like that, and a little hose goes in there, and this taps into here, and I hear all my fuel injectors clicking. It's running on 4 cylinders. Double check, make sure nothing is left in your thing. I don't care about the engine cover being off right now. Well, I splattered a bug big time. Ugh. No check engine light. Whew. Hey. All right. Look like a fool driving around with a GoPro on my head. But I'm just gonna go through the graveyard here. Yes, I live next to a graveyard. Yay, I have 4 cylinders again. I burnt over a 1/4 tank of gas coming home from work today because pumping raw fuel right out the thing. I got the wrong glasses on, I'll tell you what. But I can tell you right now, this is 100% better. Now some of these are drive codes, permanents. They gotta clear on their own. I'm doing ODB checks because it has to do its EGR and its emission compliance, but yeah, they couldn't do that before. I'll slow down. Yeah. And we'll do a dry pull from, turn some lights on. Can't erase a permanent code, you have to drive it out. Alright. Spun wheels. That's 60 and a 35. Testing purposes only. Ah, that's fixed to me, guys. That is fixed to me. Let me get home, we'll take one final look because this thing is making my head sweat. Like I said, these are drive codes. I'm probably gonna have to drive it for a while. Check engine lights off. Yeah, random multiple misfires in cylinder 4, which, as you heard, is working fine now because it was like last time because it was messed up. I'm gonna have to drive it some more, but I'm sure it's fine. And that is how you replace your spark plugs and coil packs in a 2018 Kia Soul Plus 2.0. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something.
What do you know from funny, you bastard?